shake your ass, show me what you
Hello, my name is DNAPPS, and today I'm going to show you how to bake chocolate chip cookies with Betty Crocker chocolate chip cookie mix. It's really simple and easy, so I will walk you through the entire process. Let's go see how it's done.
shake that ass, show me what you working with.
Now before you begin, you're going to need to gather a few materials. First thing you need is a mixing bowl, a wooden spoon, 4 tablespoons of margarine, 1 tablespoon, your Betty Crocker chocolate chip cookie mix, a jug of water, and a nice shiny cookie pan. Now that you have your materials, you're going to have to preheat your oven. Let me show you how it's done.
I smoke 2 joints in the morning.
This
I smoke 2 joints
is your oven. This particular model of oven is a Maytag Gemini, so it's fairly easy to set the temperature for preheating. Now all you have to do on this one is press the bake button, and then you want to preheat your oven to 375. And all you have to do is sit back and wait for that to preheat. Now there's a couple other steps you have to do while it's preheating, so let's go do those. Now that that oven is warming up, you need to do a couple pre-steps before you start making the cookies. First, you need to take your 4 tablespoons of margarine and put it into the mixing bowl. Then, take your tablespoon of water and add that into the mixing bowl as well. After that's completed, you take your wooden spoon and stir that around. Then, you add your chocolate chip cookie mix into the bowl and stir away. Now here's a more up-close shot, a more detailed example of how to add everything. Now you first take your 4 tablespoons of butter and put it in the mixing bowl. Then you take your water and pour it in the 1 tablespoon, add that. Now you take your wooden spoon and you mix that up. Yeah. And as that goes along, just want to get that all in there. You take your mix and you add that in. There you go. And you just start mixing until the butter is nice and in there. After several minutes of stirring this, the cookie dough has finally reached its consistency. It's nice and thick, and you're ready to now place your cookie dough onto the cookie sheet in tablespoonfuls. But make sure your cookie sheet is ungreased. Now let's begin. This is an ungreased cookie sheet. And now it is time to start dropping your cookie dough onto the cookie sheet. You take your 1 tablespoon full of cookie dough and empty it out onto the cookie sheet. Make sure that the cookie dough is placed 1 inch apart. Whew! All this cookie spreading is making me tired. There you go, there's that last cookie on the sheet. And now there's time for one more step, and that's putting the cookies into the oven. Let me show you how it's done. This is the last step in the cookie baking process. All we have to do is put the cookies into the oven, let them bake for 13 minutes, and then they're good to eat. So let's put them in the oven.
I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide.
Did you hear that sound? That means that our cookies are done baking. And now you have to put on your nice warm oven mitt so you don't burn your hands when taking them out. So, go into the stove, and take out your cookies. Ah, they're hot. Now before taking them off the cookie sheet, you want to let them cool for 1 minute. Now we're going to wait 1 minute until they cool. Now that the cookies have been cooled completely, it's time to take them off the cookie sheet and place them onto your cooling rack. Grab your spatula, get the cookie off the sheet, hold the pan with your oven mitt, place it on the cooling rack.
You have to fight for your right to party.
Those cookies smell good. And now there's one last step, and that is to take the cookies off the cooling rack and place them into the airtight container. Gently pick the cookie up with the spatula and gently place it into the airtight container. Close the airtight container. Now you have a nice snack at a later time. And now that I showed you how to bake cookies, it's time for you to taste these cookies and let me know what you think. And I hope that after watching this video, that you will be able to go into the kitchen and bake your own cookies. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the cookies.
I did it all for the nookie. Come on, the nookie, come on. So you can take that cookie and stick it up your yeah, stick it up your yeah.